Here we go, last one, number 6, finish it off. So good morning and welcome back to another training series episode. This is week 3 of the Alicante half marathon training series. And double workouts are back on the cards, and that's exactly what we're about to kickstart into now. This morning I have 5x2k, and then later on this evening we'll be having another workout. And there are still some remnants of Storm Dara at the moment. The wind out here on the industrial estate is just horrible. I think it was like 15 to 20 miles an hour this morning. It's going that way, which means reps 1, 3 and 5 are going to feel like amazing. Reps 2 and 4, the way I've just run on my warm-up, are going to feel absolutely horrific. So we've got lots to cover today, but to be perfectly honest with you guys, I just want to get this one done. It is cold, rainy, miserable, classic British weather. If you're ever thinking of moving to the UK or let's say Great Britain, please don't. It is horrible, disgusting, and winter is a nasty. In fact, all year round is not really that good, but weather right now is horrible. So what we're going to do is shorten the stick. We're going to hit lap. We're going to get straight into this. There we go, first one done, 7:33, 6:06 per mile I think, or 6:07. It's a good start, but of course now we have the wind. So I think that one was 6:13 per mile, so I think that was 7:43 for the 2k. That's into the wind. Now we have a nice tailwind. Right, so number 3 was 6:04 per mile. So yeah, killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. Doing a bit of gel testing. Like I said, I don't want to run another marathon until I can sort my fueling out. Been testing 3 different gels, and today's kind of perfect to test it at marathon intensity because we're there or thereabouts. So yeah, Victus is on the cards today. On to rep 4, back into the wind. There we go, I think that one was 7:43 again. I flipped to heart rate in that 4th rep to make sure that I wasn't pushing too hard, and basically kept it all in the 150s, which is good. I think I peaked at 160 coming up here, 161, but overall, yeah, I used it to control the effort. One more to go. There we go, last one done, 7:39, 7:40, that was 6:10 per mile. Brilliant. Downs, basically with the wind behind, was 6:03, 6:04, the way up was 6:13, 6:14, and the 5th one is an out and back. I like to do that so I finish back up there and can run up to the college and back and get a 15-minute warm down done, and that was around 6:10, 6:11. So that was a mix of the both. So that was really good. Also, the Victus gel, well, that's really nice. Absolutely no issues with that whatsoever. They're 40 grams of carbs, and yeah, I took that over the span of rep 3 and rep 4, and stomach feels really good. Not windy, nothing. Sadly, if you saw, the Sturka gel made me quite windy on my long run last week, so I'm gonna have to rule that one out for the moment, but the Victus one is promising. So there we go, workout done. It's me from the future. I was hoping to get something recorded straight after that workout and before the evening workout, but I tell you what, this week and next week leading up to Christmas is absolutely crazy. So I'm grabbing a moment right now on Thursday in the future to give you a quick lowdown of how that one went. But before we do, I want to say a huge thank you to COROS for sponsoring this training series as I build towards that Alicante half marathon. Super excited to have them on board and really excited
excited to be wearing the COROS Pace Pro and of course the arm heart rate monitor throughout all of my training and the tune-up races, which are just around the corner. Things I've been impressed with so far: brilliant GPS accuracy, never had a problem so far, brilliant battery life, of course a much improved processing speed in the watch to get me live pace data and live data in general straight away. And of course the best part about it all is the app and the COROS training hub itself. I mentioned it last week, I can't bang the drum enough about it. I get everything I need post-run to see how my run was. It gives me a lot of feedback on the data, whether that's the heart rate, the cadence, the effort levels. In particular, effort is extremely important for me right now as I'm doing a lot of hill training, and overall it just brings a brilliant package together for me to look at, which is exactly what we're about to do now. So once again, a massive thanks to COROS for sponsoring this video. I'm really excited to be racing Alicante Half Marathon with their products, and if you're interested in checking any of their products out, make sure you check out the link below. Head on over there and have a look at their products. They are absolutely fantastic. And probably something I should have mentioned there was I am also keeping tabs on my HRV this week. As you've probably gathered, I've got a bit of a throat sinusy thing going on here. I'm just really paranoid that I don't want what happened earlier in the year at London to happen again. So I'm just keeping an eye on things there, but everything seems to be okay. And to be honest, I feel all right too. And what's really interesting on this one to me, it just shows that fitness is nearly there, but not quite. So the first 3 reps, I think, on that one, despite the fact that we had a massive headwind, tailwind situation, was the fact that the average heart rate for those reps was pretty much spot on where I wanted it to be, and effort levels definitely felt good. Reps 4 and 5, again, they still felt good, but I noticed the average heart rate crept up to around 157 beats a minute. Now, don't get me wrong, heart rate is not a good and very, very accurate data source to use. Of course, you want to be testing lactate, or power will be brilliant for the wind. But for me, it's what I use and it's what I always have done. And I just love to check up on it. Now, checking back on previous workouts, I have noticed that it tends to be just the last rep that maybe my heart rate creeps up a little bit. But this time it was kind of a rep before. So it just shows that I'm nearly there, but there's a little bit of rustiness that I still need to kind of get through. But that's absolutely fine. It's the first double workout back. It's only week 3 of the training block, and I'm really excited for what's to come. So let's fast forward. I'll show you a little clip of the evening session. There's not too much to see because it's absolutely pitch black, and then we'll roll straight in to the hill session.
So good evening and welcome to the session, the second session of the day, I should say. And tonight we have 10 by a K off of 60 seconds. Nice and controlled with this one. We're not thrashing ourselves. Hopes and dreams, I suppose 5:30s per mile would be great. Anywhere in and around that will be fantastic. But in terms of effort levels, I'm not pushing for a particular pace. I'm just hoping the right effort comes out at that pace. We'll just see how we do, to be honest with you. I'm excited to get back into these double workouts, but of course it's not exactly great filming weather right now, is it? It's pitch black. So I'm going to keep you out here. The main session, the hills and all of that good stuff is to come later in the week. I'm just going to get this one done, to be honest with you. So without further ado, we're going to roll straight into this one. I won't do too much talking in between the reps. I'll just give you a quick update here and there. Let's get into it. All right, halfway, running a lot on the pavements. Wind is a nightmare. I'm not high vised up, so having to just deal with the lumps and bumps, but we're warming up into it and we're getting there slowly. It's taking longer than I thought to warm up into it, but yeah, we're getting there. So there we go, all done. Solid without being spectacular, but ultimately that's a good double workout day. First one back, pretty happy with that. Pretty good location, to be fair. Decent pavements to run on. I ummed and ahed about going out to the Docks Road that I usually do this stuff on in here in Lydney, but it freaks me out a little bit, to be honest with you. The river runs by the side of you, the reeds are all blowing around, and it just, I don't know, I always think someone's watching me. So that road was pretty decent. Basically, it was like half of the rep up around the monument and then half of the rep back. Pretty strong winds tonight, but do you know what? We worked into it, we got it done, and I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to bank that, eat a lot of food now, and get ready for the next one. So should we just appreciate the summer and winter, sorry, the summer and autumn outfit with the winter details? I've been struggling a bit with overheating this week, wearing long sleeves. It's kind of too cold for t-shirts, but too warm for long sleeves, and I thought, all right, well, let's give this a go today. We'll put a nice big thick hat on, wear some nice lovely thick mittens, and wear the usual kit, and wow, I think we're onto a bit of a winner with this one. So what have we got on the cards for today? Well, it's hill day again. So I mentioned last week that if I was doing a double workout day, hills would move to Thursday. That's exactly what we've got. Two more can't see. 2 more hill workouts left in this early stage of training before we lock into some specific work. 12 minutes worth of hills in the form of 6 by 2 minutes. But of course, first to get there, we're going to be doing a 15-minute tempo. I'm going to be a little bit more relaxed on this tempo than I was last week. Hit a good pace on the tempo and a really good hill workout. But I have to remember, I had a big day on Tuesday, got some really good work banked. Very happy with it overall. Naturally, I guess paces aren't where they were back in the summer when I was into this a lot. But for a first double workout day back, I am extremely happy. So I just want to bank it, do this one safely, get what I need to get done. The focus is the 6 by 2 minutes. So I'm just going to do a nice, more relaxed tempo there and get the hills done. But overall, feeling pretty good today, to be perfectly honest with you. Ate a lot of food yesterday, and I mean a lot, excessive amounts, but I couldn't get the amount in that I'd like to on a Tuesday night after those Tuesday night workouts. I get in the essentials, the protein and a little bit of carbs, but I can't have a big old dinner at like 8:30, 8:45. So yesterday I made up for it, ate so much food, and so today we're feeling pretty sharp. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Hello Green Gate, good to see you again. Let's hit the lap button and go. Green Gate to Green Gate. There we go. 5:54 average, and there's some deer. So that was good, much more controlled. Last week I finished a bit up there, so that was 11 seconds a mile slower than last week. But as I said, that is fine. That was the goal today. Just get today done. Tuesday was a big one, and to be honest, my legs feel pretty good. So yeah, let's see how well. I'm not going to be saying this after the first rep of this hill workout, but see what we can do. Here we go. 5, 4, 3. There's another deer over there. He's about to run across in front of me. Good thing I'm chasing him. There he is. First one done. Decent. 6:09 per mile all the way up here. I'm gonna lock in now. Minimal recording, 5 to go. Here we go, last one, number 6. Let's finish it off. Oh, finishing off in style. Okay, that was really good. First 4, nice and controlled, making sure that we could get the job done. Control the tempo at the start to not take anything away from those hills, because they were the priority, as I've probably said a million times, and finish strong with the last 2. So it's good to measure these workouts and understand that whatever you do, if you're double workouting, is in got 2 workouts in a week, 2 workout days I should say, they should both complement each other. And because I did so much volume on the Tuesday, I knew I didn't need to push that tempo, but the hill work is just going to complement what I did there. So nice to cut loose on the last 2 and have a bit more in the tank. And yeah, really happy with that. There we go, hill workout done, and that wraps up another decent week of training. Obviously still the long run to go. I know the last couple of episodes I've thrown on the long run at the end, but the honest truth is, honestly, I'm so busy with the kids and everything that the last couple of weekends trying to edit and finish the vlog off on the weekend is just a nightmare. So I'm going to try and do it all now before the weekend starts. So I'm going to save the long run filming for the Nova Blast long run video, which I will throw out on the channel. But as for this week, logged 50 miles so far, climbed nearly 3,000 foot of elevation.
and I'm just really happy with how the body's responding to the routine. Just being back into the swing of things feels great. I don't necessarily feel fit, plus I do feel a little bit under the weather and have done all week, but hopefully I'll start to come out the other side. I do feel a bit better today. Kind of feel like that hill workout has kind of blown away the cobwebs. So yeah, really happy with how it's all gone. First tune-up race is a couple of weeks away on Sunday, I think. It's the Hereford 10K. Obviously it's not flat, it's not fast, but it's going to be a wonderful one to go and bust the rust after Christmas and really just test fitness, compare to last year, see where we're at, and go into the new year feeling really excited. So I'm buzzing for that, but of course we can stack a couple more weeks of training up before then, and I can't wait to get that one done. So that's all the quality done this week, guys, and if you fancy hopping over to the extra channel next week at some point, you'll see how that long run went in the Nova Blast. Other than that, there's nothing more from me to say than thank you to you guys, thanks to COROS, and thanks to everyone else that supports me. I really appreciate you. If you enjoyed this one, please do give it a like, share it with your friends, and of course subscribe to the channel for weekly running content. See you on the next one.